Hey, good afternoon. Well, I've heard the term branch transformation quite a few times this morning in the discussions. Seems to be on all our minds, and it's a discussion we've had probably for many years. I think the industry seems to agree on the goal, right, is to reduce the cost of your investment in, right, administration of a branch, right, through a smaller footprint by making your associates more productive. But the question is how, right? So how do you transform the customer and the associate, right, from such an entrenched business model? To be successful, you really need a method, right, that improves both the customer and the associate. A couple references this morning in discussion went to the Apple Store. First time I went to the Apple Store, I was just confused. I didn't know where the line was. People were all around. And so what I found out is I went and I was looking at products, right? Their associate found me. They were able to take it with the tablet. They were able to answer my questions, do some product comparisons. Right? They were able to take my products, actually go me through the checkout process. Right? So I was able to scan, sign, emailed me a receipt, I was through. What Apple told me that day, right, was my time was valuable, and they were going to make good use of it. Now, I don't get that experience at other retailers, and unfortunately, I don't get that at the bank I go into. And it's not just about the cool technology itself, but it's about introducing technology that allows you to have a more personal, right, engaging interaction with your customers. So we're going to show you today, Zenmonics is pioneering and is in pilot with a tablet application that associates could use inside and outside the branch and provide sales, servicing, and teller features. So as you come in, there's a virtual lobby. So this may be within my branch. This may be the scheduled appointments that are there. These may be my walk-ins through the device, right, associated with the iPad. I could card swipe. I could authenticate my customer and bring them in a session. If I'm outside the branch, this may be my view of just my appointments as a relationship manager, wealth advisor, all right, that I can get my view. I pull up Steve, for instance. I could manage Steve through a status in terms of managing through our process. I could warm transfer Steve to another individual at the bank. Right, and I can also bring Steve in a session. So I'm able to manage my appointments or my lobby, let's say, within that branch. And then I could bring Steve in. So I've got live interaction here back to the bank core systems. Within here, I've got Steve. You see, I got kind of configurable panels. I can get the information to validate Steve and who he is. I could see his accounts here. I could see his transactions, balance information, contact history, even offers, right, or referrals, right, associated for Steve. Now, I may be engaging Steve. Let's say I'm at Panera. I'm a bank associate. I have my tablet with me. Right, I'm able to talk to Steve about how his business is doing. I could be at his office. We could be sitting on the back of Finovate. So within here, maybe you're talking to Steve, and he's interested in terms of business is going well. He's looking at new products. Maybe they're changing locations. He needs to change his address, and he's got some fees, right, that he can't figure out what's happening there. So as an associate, you can see at the bottom, I've got quite a few capabilities in terms of service transactions for Steve. But I can go in, I could view his accounts. I could check account profile information here. Right, I could view statements for Steve in terms of understanding where he is. I may see at the bottom there, right, I got fees coming across. Or I could talk to Steve and say, yep, let's look at those transactions. Hey, what I see happening, right, on your loan payment, you're going over your checks. Maybe you get 10, 12 checks per month. All right, but you have quite a few going over, so we can correct that. We could change the type of checking product you're using. What I'm doing here is, right, engaging Steve from the standpoint of really understanding where he is, right, from a bank associate standpoint. Now, Steve may, right, want to get, I could swipe over here. I can get just the information in terms of updating the account information for Steve, his address, his contact information. So again, as an associate in the branch or outside the branch, I could also service him. We could also do the ID capture with our friends at MyTech in terms of just pulling that information directly in. And as an associate, right, from a cross-selling standpoint, I could also access my notes of Steve. So I'm quite informed in terms of my interaction with Steve, where he is today, right, his balances, helping him out on the services side. I could also pop over, though, within this Universal Banker tablet application, right, engage Steve in terms of the products, right, that he's after. So I have a view, right, again, back into the bank's product tree to get the product information, the details, or from a central contact management system. So my associates, right, as an associate, I've got the latest product information here. Now, I may want to start more so just from an assessment. So you have capabilities in terms of decision trees and hierarchical kind of yes/no questions that allow you to guide, right, the product comparison or needs assessment with that customer. I'm just going to tap on through here. It allows me to get to, right, the best fit products. So I can look at the particular products, whether they're bank products or they're third-party products for Steve. For any of these, I could hop in. I could look at the details associated with that product. So again, from an associate standpoint, I have that information live to me. I could hop out to the web, get information directly from the website. I could show Steve particular product information as well from a PDF, even down to the video. So a very engaging way to sit with Steve, right, understand his accounts, his products that he has today, walk him through needs assessment, right, into that sales process of the products. From here, you notice I've got an account opening. So I could hop in from that, right, in that same sitting with Steve and understanding where he is today, where his needs are, showing those products. I could also go through the account opening process. And through here, I'll add a product into the cart. You go in, you're configurable by product in terms of that type of information. And it walks you through the KYC, your background checks, for instance, going through funding, options, all the way through to where I can see disclosures, forms, right, and get to my signature aspect to accept that. We do partner with software also that provides multiple documents, right, digitally signed, Adobe forms as well within the tool. Allows me to, again, engage Steve from that standpoint where I've taken him from the virtual lobby, right, in my appointment with him, to inside the branch or outside the branch to understand where he is today, have a complete understanding of his products, his transactions, going through a guided sales process. So this is effective, right, efficient customer sales and servicing. We'd love to tell you more. My name's Chris. We're in the Zenmonics booth right in the corner over there. Thank you very much.